going live. Alright. Looks like we are live. Hopefully we are, otherwise I'm going to look like an idiot talking to myself. Alright, g'day, Rob or Blurt here, Outback Vaping. Sorry I've been a slack bastard, but I've been away working and then it was school holidays, so yeah. Hands were full. 5 kids, not much time to myself. So we're going to see if we can get back into it and get the ball rolling again. Alright, tonight we have the Blotto RTA. So, yeah, by Dovpo, and I just have a brain fart. The bogan, Sam, the vaping bogan here in Australia. So another Aussie reviewer, be interesting to see. So sorry about that, brain fart. So yeah, the Blotto RTA by Dovpo and the bogan. Be interesting to see. Anyway, we'll take it down in a sec, flip it over. I'll give you the ins and outs. We'll bang it on the Bonza tube as well while we're at it. Keep it all boganish. Alright, let's flip it, take it down, and I'll tell you what I think of this thing. Alright, let's flip it. Here we go, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. I'll just kink that across a bit for you. There we go, bit better. Alright, here we are. Beautiful. Alright, pretty plain bloody packaging, I will say. Take that off. Now this was sent to me by a good mate of mine, Darren Hughes, just for the purpose of the review. So I have had it out the package just to make sure it was all there and in one piece, and nothing got damaged on the way here. So here's the RTA real quickly, nice simple. We'll have a proper sticky beak at that in a second. Also get QC card, which is crap like always. A little warning, user manual. There you go. You've had a look, easy done. Also get 2 bubble glass, 1 Ultim, or stabilised piss as the bogan refers to it, and another bubble glass. Also get a nice little bottle opener. That's also supposed to be your coil gauge. So you grab your coil, fucking bang, snip him off. Boom, boom. Hang on, focus you bastard. And there we go, bang him in, snip him off. Whoop. Snip him off and off you go. So yeah, sweet. We'll leave that out. We'll use his guide, see how well it works. Why the frig not? Got to watch myself these days. YouTube's getting a bit more pedantic about that stuff, so got to give it a couple of minutes into the video at least before I start carrying on. Alright, so that's the Blotto packaging. Let's get on to the RTA itself. G'day, whoever's here. See somebody's watching, but I can't tell who just yet. Alright, so here we have the Blotto RTA. Designed to look a bit like a bottle cap, we were saying, so you can see that around the top. Honestly, not the prettiest RTA I've seen. I do like the drip tip. It's a nice looking drip tip anyway. Sort of highlighted. Hey Simon, brother, how's it going, mate? Hope you're having a bloody ripper day. Alright, so typical 510, 810, yeah, 510 drip tip. 810, 510. Always get them friggin' mixed up when I'm in a, as tired as I am. It is a little bit manky on top. And the mankiness is actually on the bottom of this. Nah, not quite snub dog drip tip, just gives it that snub dog look. So it's a full drip tip still. It just gives it that snub dog look, that low profile like you get on the Kennedy. Alright, let's pop the top. So she's a quarter turn, half turn, pop top, which I do like. Don't have to thread it for bloody miles. Two big open kidney holes. Take the rest apart. Here's your chimney section. One solid piece. Tell you what, that rubber sat on there quite nicely. It's fairly firm. Fit, not bad. Not bad at all. Machining, pretty bloody good. Bit hard to tell on the outside. It has got a Cerakote on it, so you can never really tell when it's been Cerakoted. Alright, we have a stopper on our airflow, left and right. Another thing I do like, so it doesn't spin on you while you're trying to undo it or do it up. Sometimes, you know, you go to adjust the airflow and it tightens it on the mod. Definitely something I'm not too keen on. Nice little, just the slightest little gap there so it won't rub directly on your mod like a lot of others will. And here we go, this is the build deck, something that's everyone's been ranting about. So the airflow comes in, up, through the guts, also up these side posts. And you can see your peak insulator there and there. The way it's designed is your positive and negative on each side. So you've got, if you have a look, sorry, zoom in, you can see your insulator. Not much of a gap in there, so I wouldn't want to go dropping it or anything like that and bending your posts or anything. But there is enough room that nothing should happen. Hey, if you got that, bring it around and we'll compare the clone to the real thing, see how much of a difference there is. Now, you're supposed to be able to put a couple of 3mm coils in this, so that's what I'm going to do. I've got a couple of 3mm stainless steel braids that I knocked up myself, ready to go in there. So we'll bang it in, juice it up, and I'll tell you what I think. So we need a flat head. Get my little toolkit that I made up the other day, just out of a block of wood, but makes things a lot easier to get to. Alright, we'll back these off a bit. See how hard it is to build on. But yeah, more than keen to give that a go, Simon. A side-by-side comparison would be nice. I have the real thing here, so... Alright. Let's measure these coils up. So, basically stick it like that, as you can see. And then slide him across a little. And we'll just snip him off level with that. Snip. Snip. Just like so. That's supposed to be the perfect setup for this RTA. So, be interesting to see. As I said, I'm supposed to be able to stick some 3mm coils in here quite nicely. So, yeah, about to find out, aren't we? Alright, so they've backed off already. Drop one in. Just hold him in place for a sec. Now, I don't know if I've got that so that you can see the chat or if I've got it blocked off, so hang on. Grab me coil, dude. Alright, so he's are a tight 3mm. That's one down. Drop the other one in and we'll see how that one goes. One leg, two legs. Definitely got the room in there. And I'll have to say, hang on, there we go. She's not quite as tight as I thought it would be, but she still is reasonably little snug fit in there. So we'll just clean these up a bit, get where we got them sitting. Just a little bit more. There we go. Double check our legs quickly. If I go off screen, give us a shout. Alright, that feels pretty bloody good to me. Just want to raise this one just a little. There we go. Now if we bring that up, as you can see, now that's 3mm in a diameter. Plenty of room. Nice and close to the airflows. Very condensed sort of a chamber, so it should give plenty of flavour. Alright, now to pulse and test this, got to grab my other mod, bang a couple of batteries in it quickly, sorry about that. I'll be using my R150 for this tonight because for some reason my paranormal DNA decided to auto fire on me the other night, yesterday actually, so I won't be using that until I got it sorted out. So I'll turn this right down all the way. I'll notice this thing's pretty accurate. It's never really let me down. Now I'm not going to go over how it's got the mesh over the airflow and all that stuff because, well, you can see that with your own two eyes. It's more a case of whether or not I think it's any good. So far pretty easy to build on, not too much hassles on that side. New coil, coming in at 0.12 at the moment. Got that, put that up to 20 watts. To pulse it. We'll see how we go. I'll have to turn him up just a little bit more. New coil. Yes. Now it's telling me my ohms are too low. Alright. I do apologise for this. Looks like I will be using my other mod. The other one I can use, sorry, is my Basium. I need to get myself a new ohm reader because my ohm reader actually died on me about 3-4 months ago, so shit happens. Alright, check atomizer, nothing on there. Alright, we'll screw her down. And pulse that on 1.8 volts. Be a good spot to do it at. There we go. I don't know if you can see that there, but nice little glow happening already. Alright. We'll wick that up and bang that on the tube. Tell you what I think. Now, I know that the bogan's quite fond of this stuff, so I thought I'd use this for this review. Bit of cotton candy. And my pretty pink scissors, which I also know is quite a fan of the pink. So we'll grab some of this. Found split it in half is around about right when I'm using a 3mm in a diameter. Just get rid of a little bit of the fluff. Not too much. And we're good to go. One, a little bit of fluff on the outside, loose bits, twist the end, and we're good to go. Firm but not too firm. There we go, beautiful. Now looking at this, pretty much going to want to about there, I reckon. Out there. Throw that away. Nah, we got a bit much in there, so take a little bit off. Just like so, on the underbelly. On that underside. Alright, might have to nip a little bit more off yet. We'll see how that goes. That looks a lot better. No, I don't worry about fluffing this stuff. Never really had any need to. I've never had dry hits with it or anything, so I do like how he's continued the ring the whole way around, unlike a lot of the older ones where they had little gaps in there, so it was always a bastard. You'd get cotton in the way and it was a pain in the ass. This here, a lot nicer. So far, really easy to build on. Just the right amount of cotton, I reckon. Alright, that's our cotton in. Give that a little bit of a juice up with some, what I got left of some homemade DIY lemon meringue pie. Just put a little bit over them. Wet this cotton. Something I like to do is soak my cotton on the sides. Sort of start at the top, go down, straighten out the cotton, help get rid of any little flyaways or anything else. Give it a couple little pulses. And if I do this, that juice is going down sitting on top, but it's not really running all the way through overly easy. So that's not too bad, just having a look. Sort of, because I run a bit of a thicker juice. So when I drip, doesn't go straight through the air port in the bottom. So that's good. Alright, we'll take that up to what, 3.8 volts. That's perfect. Alright. Finish putting it together. We'll take it up top. I'll tell you what I think. Threading's not too bad on that actually. I've had a lot worse. Definitely had a lot worse. Alright, leave that off for a second. Unscrew here. And we'll just double check what she came in at. And it came in at a 0.11 in the end. She just started off a little bit low, as stainless steel does tend to do. So, fill her up like so. And as you can see, you can just dump that juice in, nice and easy. All the way. Alright. Quarter turn. Beautiful. So far, no leaks or anything else. That's a good sign. Now we'll bang that on our tube, as this is hybrid friendly. So if you have a look here, the Bogan's designed this so you've got to expect it to be friendly for mech use. So you see the insulator and the pin protrude quite nicely. Might not look like the pin protrudes much, but that's because the insulator is quite chunky, so that's a good thing. Alright, so we'll screw that down, and then we'll screw that in, back it off just a little Mickey hair like so. Adjust our button, wind that in nice and tight, then just little Mickey hair back. Line up our logos. Let's give that a, and we're up and running. Alright, let's take that back up top and I'll tell you what I think of the Blotto from the Vaping Bogan. Let's flip. Take it up. So you're about to see the first hit. Airflow's all the way open. As I was saying, it doesn't rub on the tube when I'm adjusting my airflow. Something I do like. Looks quite neat and tidy on here. Patterns actually almost go a little bit, so would have been nice if you could get this in the same sort of black coating as what you can get this tube. So there we go. Sorry, airflow all the way open. It is a warmer vape than in most of my other tubes or other RTAs, and that same build. Exactly the same build as what I run in a lot of other things, but it seems a lot warmer through this. It wicks well. That's for sure. Sorry about that. it's definitely, it's changed the flavour of the juice. Obviously with the bigger coils in there, taking up a lot more room, you can hear it's actually quite restrictive even with full airflow. So something I wasn't quite expecting. I will have to bang a single coil in this later on and see how she rocks like that. But so far, easy to build on. Aesthetics, not too bad, but it's a bottle cap, so, and I like to have a beer. I'm Australian. Of course I like to have a beer. Nah, I wouldn't put it in my top 10 at the moment. It's basically just another RTA. Do like how that airflow comes around. It has definitely restricted it. If you like a slightly tighter, more restrictive airflow, the dual coil, I think this would be a lot airier and probably even better flavour on a single coil. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad, but it's compared to stuff like the Hive and things like that, not quite getting the same sort of flavour out of it. So yeah, average, not below average, not above average, average. Not bad, but yeah, as I said, I think it might do a lot better with a single coil in there rather than the dual coil. Bit restrictive on the airflow for my liking. But once again, thanks for bringing us another product to the market, Sam, or the vaping bogan, and look forward to see what you've got coming out in the future. And hope you have a bloody ripper day, and I'll see you next time here on Outback Vaping.